Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while, it's been a minute, kind of. Has it? It feels like it's been a long time. So today I have 5 piles. We're gonna find out what is the gossip on you. But bear in mind, I'm getting a vibe that it's not just about the gossip on you, but what is actually going to be happening for you as well. Because I feel like I'm picking up on some energy where it's like I kind of feel like people are talking about something and it may not be happening for you, but I get a feeling like it will happen for you if that makes time. Because when I was doing the piles, that's the vibe I was getting, but we'll find out. Okay, so I have 5 piles. Pile one is this stone, which I don't even know what it's called. All I know is it's turquoise, and I think of this stone, I think of bouginess. I don't know why, and I think of South Asia for some reason. I don't know, but we have the turquoise stone. We have the sunflower spinner. We have the UFO for pile 3. For pile 4, we have the hazel eye. And for pile 5, we have, is this a rocket? I guess. Rocket? Maybe? Spaceship? I don't know. Spaceship. So go ahead and pick your piles. I'm going to start. Okay, so let's start with pile number 1. Sorry, my nails are low-key wet. 1, 2, 5. 1, 2, 5. If you guys chose 1, 2, 5, pile 1, you guys chose the turquoise stone. So what is the gossip on you guys? So I'm trying my best to not pick out many piles because I want to rely more on my clairaudience because I do hear messages. So I'm not one of those people that just shuffle cards. Like, I hear things. Okay, so let's see. So we have 12, change the scenery. Okay, 1 is a number of new beginnings and portals, and 2 is a number of partnership. Add them together, you get 3, which is all about collaboration and creativity, connections, and stuff like that. Okay, could be a friendship. We have, this could be the 1. We have the quail and the gooseberry, anticipation. Okay, we have perfect timing. We have temperance, Sagittarius energy. We have the 5 of swords, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have karmic, and we have money. Yeah, I knew, like when I look at this stone, I just think of bouginess, but I don't know why I think of bouginess, but for some reason I think of bouginess. Anyways, so what is the gossip on you guys? The gossip on you guys is that some people know about things you've suffered. I don't know if you've told a lot of people or if you suffered publicly, or just some people just know about your situation in the past. People believe that you're going to get justice. Some of you could have gone to court, you could be getting money as a form of justice, but I feel that people are aware that you had a certain struggle with a relationship. It was a karmic relationship, right? And people felt like you held it down, you held your own, you're a really good person to this person, and they betrayed you, they hurt you. For some reason people know about it, but I feel like justice and good karma is on your side, because what I see here is that the person that did you wrong is getting their bad karma, but you are getting your good karma. People see you as somebody who's getting money, like you're stepping your money game up, or you're doing well financially, or you're headed in that direction. Okay, people see you as someone who has turned pain into power, kind of energy. Like you could choose to be bitter and evil and horrible if you wanted to because of the circumstances you've been through, but you willingly choose not to. You choose to be a good person no matter how many people do you dirty, and you rise above it and you do really well. So people are literally seeing you in that way, that you are calm, cool, and collected. You're graceful. People see you like no matter what people put you through, you remain so graceful and you stay calm, you stay collective. And some people may feel like you're a little bit dangerous to some extent because you plot and plan behind the scenes, as in someone could do you dirty, but you're like, you know what, I'm going to put all this energy into myself and I'm going to pop out and do better and feel better. And people see that as a 5 of swords, as in people can't go against you. People will always feel defeated if they go against you. You could be someone who has really good karma, as in like when people do you dirty, they suffer and you end up coming up on top. So people are saying that you are somebody who always gets what you want, because like even when people suffer, like by hurting you, you come out on top. So I feel like people see you as karma itself, as in, you turn pain into power somehow. I feel like people are anticipating you. We have anticipation. So even the person could even be gossiping about you is that someone who's even done you dirty. They could be anticipating your glow up, your success, your happiness. Or this is just people in general talking about, oh, I feel like Pal One is gonna do something big. I feel like Pal One is gonna be really successful one day. I feel like Pal One is gonna get lots of money someday. I feel like Pal One is going to make it in life. And Power One is going to stunt on all their enemies and everyone who doubted Power One, because everyone's anticipating. You guys could have star quality energy where people just want to know your business because they anticipate, they want to know the tea, they find it juicy, they feel like you're meant to be somewhere far in life. And they always anticipate what you got going on because you could be a secretive person, you don't really share your plans, but when you pop out, you pop out. So, and yet you remain so nonchalant and calm about it. But behind the scenes, you get grinding. But I feel sorry for anyone who goes against you guys because they don't do well in life. They really suffer if they hurt you, pal one. I get this a lot, especially with my Instagram pick a pile readings. Like there's always something about ancestors and powerful bloodline. You guys could have a powerful bloodline, or you came from an ancestry of royalty, or you maybe in a past life even. But people just see you changing, glowing up. You're moving. You like people think you're gonna move to a better area, or you're gonna move to a different country, or something about moving, as in like maybe status wise, you're gonna live in a good area with good money, where only the rich people live in. Like, because we have changed the scenery, but this speaks about new beginnings, and I feel like if people are thinking this about you, they feel like eventually you're going to settle down with somebody who's a bit more like-minded like you. Maybe you are the type of person to marry rich. Like you hustle and you grind and you don't want to accept anyone who's not really on your level, and you're most likely going to marry rich. But I feel like if you get into a new relationship, like say for example if you're single, because not everyone who watches my channel is single. If you're single and you get into another relationship, you're going to be with someone who is like a lover and a best friend. So you're going to give power couple vibes. And that's what people talk about. Like your good karma is getting money, getting your shit together and doing well. So people always anticipate what's going on with Power One. Is Power One really popping out? On social media, you could basically not tell people what you're up to, what your plans are. But then when you upload a beautiful picture or a video or good content, people are like genuinely shocked. Like they're anticipating, they're waiting. They're like, I want to know what Power One has got going on next, which is really good. Things always happen well for you at the perfect time. We have perfect timing. So I feel like, say for example, if you are in a toxic situation, a relationship, and it's not working out, and you know you need to leave. As soon as you leave, something bad happens to that person that if you stayed in their life, you would have been affected. So you always leave at the right time, or you get out of bad situations at the correct time. Or maybe you're like, okay, maybe you had this thing going on and you decided to leave, and then when you leave, after you leave, bad things happen to that place. Like say for example, you work in because this happened to me. Let me use my experience. My first year as a teacher, I did not like it. I don't know what it is, but my intuition was telling me I don't like the vibe. It was meant to be a religious school as well, and I just wasn't feeling the vibe. I was hearing all these bad things about these schools, but I didn't have evidence for what was going on. I was just listening to what I was being told. But my heart never connected to the school. I never got invested. I was ready to leave, you know. But as soon as I left, 7 other teachers, 7 or more, quit as well, and the school hasn't really been doing as well as it once was. A lot of shit went down. It went downhill after I left. So it's kind of like with you guys, you always get out of sticky situations at the perfect time. Or another situation that happened to me, this is kind of like trigger warning, it's like essay related, but basically I was walking home and I got out the train station and I was like, okay, I don't want to walk through the forest because I live in a foresty area. I don't want to walk out the forest because creepy people reside in the forest at night. Like this was like 11 p.m. at night, so I'm like, I don't want to go that way. But then I saw another girl or a woman walking in front of me, and I thought maybe if I walk behind her, put my flashlight on and pretend to be on a conversation, speak loudly, I'll be fine. My area is not that dangerous. So then I was doing that. I was like, oh, hello, pretending to be on the phone, walking behind her. Once I got out of the forest, I was good. I went home, I didn't have anything to worry about. But then the next day I found out on social media that someone else, not the woman in front of me, not me, but another woman, someone attempted to rape her in the same place that where I was in, and I didn't even see anyone. Like, I didn't see a male figure, but a male tried to rape some random woman that was there maybe like 10 minutes after I walked past that area. And luckily, they didn't rape her. It was an attempted rape. And I was just thinking in my mind, like, and this person who tried to rape the woman is not even from my area. They're someone who traveled far. Because my area is quite safe, but this person was from Hounslow, you know? And basically, oh wait, why am I saying the location like you guys know what that is? I'm acting as if like we're all Londoners here. But yeah, so basically I got out at the right time, and I thank my lucky stars that I was really grateful to not be in that situation. If I stayed 10 minutes longer, it would have been me. So basically you guys have that same energy where you always get everything at the perfect time. Even with me dealing with the father of my kids, like, oh my God, like he, you know, I've gone through some things with him, and basically I took her to court. But after things got bad, I just was offered a house in a different, nice, safe area. And I'm like, this has come at the perfect time. So I don't know, maybe I resonate with Power One myself, but people always see you as someone who, at the perfect time, things always work out for you. But people are always anticipating what you've got going on and what you're going to do next, which is really great. But you're so like peaceful and calm with it. Like, you're not really that fazed by it. But we also have this could be the one. So I also feel like people know, like, when you finally settle down and finally find the love of your life, you're going to find the one. Some of you could be even already talking to someone, you already found someone you're interested in, and this is the one for you. You're going to have a love and a friendship with this person. It's going to be power couple vibes. But I feel like you've changed so much. You've changed your physical, your emotional, your mental, maybe even location-wise. You've changed so much. Your mindset. And people have seen this change, and you've become a lot more zen. Just like, you're not really bothered about people who have things against you. Like, listen, you can hate me all you want, but at the end of the motherfucking day, karma knows where it's at. You know, like, people who do you dirty always suffer. They always get defeated, you know. And you may be someone who doesn't even wish this on anyone, but for some reason, your powerful ancestry, your angels, your spirit team, they got your back, and they don't allow anyone to mistreat you for a long time and not suffer the consequences, you know. So people are talking about this, and this is good gossip. Like, I feel like people are low-key scared. They're like, they feel a little bit intimidated by you because, you know, they don't want to cross you. Because you're calm with it. Like, people could do you dirty, but you're calm with it. It's like you don't allow anyone to see you sweat or get angry or raise your voice. You're like, oh, you want to do me dirty? Okay, I'm just gonna focus on myself, focus on getting beautiful, getting this money up, and self-love, and that's it. And then all of a sudden something bad happens to them, and they think that you've done something. They think you've done a spell on them, but really, you are the spell. You know, that's the energy I'm getting. But yeah, people see as you're destined for bougie behavior. Like, you're destined to have like a lot of money, a lot of good luck, a lot of finances. So yeah, you guys could be Sagittarius, air signs, even Taurus. But that's what I'm getting. I'm gonna move on to power number 2. But good for you guys. Fuck anyone who messes with my subscribers. Probably deserved it too. Okay, I'm gonna move on to power number 2. Okay, so 1340. You guys picked the sunflower spinner. So what is the gossip on you guys? I feel like people see you as a ray of sunshine. Okay, they see you as someone who's really, you know, like you try not to be the Debbie Downer of any situation. Like, you just want everyone to be happy. And I feel like you try your best to spread that positivity, even if you're not feeling it yourself, okay? There's an innocence to you. People talk about, like, you're very like good-hearted, kind, pure-natured, you know, and that's quite rare these days. So anyways, we have 27, let go and let flow. So I feel like people are seeing you as someone who's letting toxic relationships go. You could have been in a relationship and now you're out of a relationship, for some of you, not all of you, and you're just kind of letting it go. But overall, just for love, you're kind of just letting shit go and learning from it and using it to better yourself and just ending it. Some of you could have been in a situation where you were in a relationship for such a long time and everybody was kind of like, you need to move on, this person's not good for you, and it could have been hard to leave, but then eventually you're letting it go, you're taking the lessons from it, and you're finally moving forward, and people see you in that kind of light. They feel like you're done with it. You ain't got time for this bullshit. You take the lessons, you move from it. But yeah, we have deception. Someone's wearing a false mask. Oh, I forgot to say part number one, that everyone sees them as the one. Everyone sees them as an ideal partner, but I forgot it. Forget it. What's done is done. We have the owl and the hot wisdom. Yeah, the raccoon and the sycamore curiosity. You guys could be a Gemini, could be an Aquarius, could be a Leo. We have no need to worry. Hakuna Matata, exactly. We have the world card, Sagittarius energy. Yeah, no wonder why we got the positivity here. That is, you Sagittarius people are very positive, but you guys are sister signs to Gemini. Gemini, I would argue, is very positive. Just saying, not being biased. We have the moon card, which is Cancer or Pisces, and we have children. Yeah, childlike. I did mention childlike innocence, and the music has the answer. Yeah, so people are talking about how you come off as very childlike, but not in a way where you're immature, but you're in touch with your inner child. You could have gone through some heavy shit. Like, you could have had to go from deception, betrayals, people just breaking your heart in love, and you had no choice but to finally just let that shit go. This could be past energy. For some of you, you could even still be in a relationship, and it's fine, but this could have been toxicity with friends, you know? Like, you could have had some friends that were, you know, betraying you. They're not really good friends, basically. They're just deceptive, okay? But I'm also getting that people talk about the fact that you wear a mask. People can't really read you all the time, you know, with this deception card. Like, they feel like, I don't know what to expect with Pal 2. You guys could be you could be earth signs as well, where you have like a resting bitch face, but like you're loving at heart, you know? But people don't know how to read you, but they just see you as someone who you let things go and you move forward. And that may not even be the case, but people just see you like that. That people see you as someone who's trying to embark more into positivity and self-development and working on yourself more. People see you as someone who's very wise, very intelligent. You could have gone through something very painful in your friendships or in your relationships, and now you're turning that into wisdom and trying to learn from it. Because people see you as very curious, like you want to better yourself, you want to learn, you know. Some of you could be studying as well, not all of you. But yeah, people see you as someone who has gone through so much, but you're trying to be positive, because we have no need to worry. So even if you are worried about something, people see you in a way where like you shouldn't have to worry about it, because you have such a very powerful mindset that you overcome things and you're learning from it. So I guess there's no need to worry. Yeah, this is all about endings, because the world card is here. 2 plus 7 is 9, which is endings as well. This is a cycle being done. So I feel like something that may have been very difficult for you to get over at some point is being discussed by someone, could even be family. But I see you moving forward, okay? This thing could have given you anxiety at some point with the moon card, but I feel like you're trusting your intuition. Going through such painful and uncomfortable situations in life has brought you the gift of discernment. Now you trust your intuition. You could be someone who's very intuitive, and now if someone's deceptive with you, you can see it, you know, because you've now become very, you know, smart. We have wisdom here. But people see you as very curious, like you're always willing to learn new things, but hard to read, very mysterious. You guys give owl energy, you know, like you're so smart, but it's like owls are not that common. Like, not many people are like, oh, I saw the owl the other day. Like, it's not as a common thing to see, depending on where you are. But it's like, you know, that person's wise, you know. Yeah, with this children here, people see you as someone who you're getting in touch with your inner child. You're very like, I wouldn't say naive, but like you love people in the way that you wish to be loved in. Like, you're very innocent. Like, no one has anything negative to say about you, unless it's people who want to paint you out to be the bad guy if you called them out or if you left them. But people feel like some of you, with the music as the answer, some of you are becoming more creative, and anything that's hurt you, you're channeling it into your music. Kind of like Taylor Swift, where she goes through relationships that are, you know, a bit dramatic, but then she gets over it and she writes a song and, you know, earns her money, you know. So it's kind of like she turns her pain. It's kind of like similar to one, like turn your pain into power. But I feel like you guys have learned a lot from all the pain you've gone through, and people are seeing you as someone who's being a bit more positive now. You're coming out of, maybe some of you guys were depressed at some point, but people are seeing you coming out of that cycle. maybe for a long time, you guys didn't socialize with people, you weren't talking to anyone, but now it's like you're ready to come out, you've ended that cycle, it was quite depressive, and now you're coming into a more beautiful cycle where you get to socialize with people, you're no longer worrying about things. Maybe you could have been someone who was anxious and were always worrying about things, but now you know you don't need to anymore. For some of you, if you were ever trying to find out something specific, because we have curiosity, there's someone here that finds you a bit nosy. Like you always try and look through things. If you are in a relationship, you could be trying to look through your partner's phone and trying to find things. Not for everyone. But I'm getting, you will find exactly what you're looking for, because the moon is all about elimination and things being revealed. So you will find out exactly what you want, and that may lead to an ending. That may lead to something that is like, it was a bit too much to deal with. But I see you just letting go. Like people just see you as just letting go with it. It's like, I can't force someone to be the person I want them to be, or I need them to be, and that's fine. I'm just letting the situation go and focusing more on myself. Like people think that you're no longer worried, you've become a lot more wise. Maybe you could have also been the type of person that you were more open, more vulnerable with what you go through, but then I feel like now, like you just kind of keep things to yourself. Like you no longer feel the urge to tell people every little thing about your life anymore. You're a bit more secretive, but in a good way. Yeah, but people feel like you're doing better, like you're on track now. You're no longer feeling like on edge. Yeah, there's just so much energy around endings. Like I feel like you're letting things go, whatever you had going on, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a mindset, an ideology, or how you view yourself, how you feel about yourself. Like you're letting it go. You're just being more childlike. Like I want to do something that makes me happy, and I don't need to worry about all this mess. But people are seeing you in that kind of light. People are seeing you as someone who you're getting more creative, you're putting yourself out there more, you're more willing to socialize. But there is something about illumination. So I feel like if you're somebody who used to hide yourself out, or you go through phases where you keep to yourself, you don't want to put yourself out there on social media, I feel like now you're being illuminated. Like now you're willing to put yourself out there, and you're reintegrating back into society, and you could be someone who's very introvert. Like you don't want to put yourself out there, but for some reason you may feel more inclined to just, or maybe you just get noticed without you realizing. Like people see you as very mysterious, they can't read you, but there's some snippets in you that make people think, wow, like with Pal too, like I feel like they're so mysterious, they're so secretive, but I feel like they're in a better space. I can't put my finger on it. So maybe people know about the struggles you've gone through. Maybe not many people, it could be just family, but they see you overcoming things. And you may have been hard to read, because with this deception, it's very hard to read. But maybe like now people are seeing you in a different light, where you're willing to just move forward, stay positive, and that's it really. What you say is what it is. But yeah, people just see you as someone who, you probably had a moment where you did spiral at some point of your life, where you were just thinking a lot negatively, worried, anxious. But I feel like now people see you as you're letting it go. It's like, what? There's no point of like stressing out. A smart person once told me there's no point of stressing over something you can't change. So I feel like you guys are now embodying this. I can't change the situation, so I might as well just let it go, because I can't change it. Like this very zen energy. So people are seeing you as wiser now and more mature, like you've learned from certain situations. But that's what I'm getting. I don't know if that resonated. That seemed very specific for someone. But yeah, or it could be future energy. That could be who you embody in the future. Okay, so we're going to move on to pile number 3. Okay, so 2434, you guys chose the UFO. So what's the gossip on you guys? You're definitely standing out. It could be an Aquarius, but you're definitely standing out. Okay, people are seeing you as someone who's very different, very unique. There's something about you. I heard je ne sais quoi. I don't even know what that means, but I'm assuming it's something good. This is like this has all been gossip, but it's not like bad gossip, you know. We have 20, connect to your soul family. 2 is all about partnership. So, you know, you could be making a lot of new friends, potential lovers. We have past life relationship. You could be an earth sign, Aquarius, a Cancer, because we have the beaver and the birch and it's home. And I think of Cancer when I hear home. We have ask your angels. Ooh, you guys are consulting the higher realms. You guys have high vibration. I can just sense it. Pile 3 is usually like a high vibration pile. It's always a positive message, I've noticed. We have the 8 of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy, earth sign energy. We have the 2 of Cups, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, water energy. We have the Empress, Taurus, or Libra energy. And we have the sacral chakra. And we have leave me alone. Wow. Okay. Some of you have been staying. Okay. The gossip is some of you are saying no to people. Like people are like, hey, do you want to hang out? Hey, do you want to go out on this date? Hey, do you want to do this? And people are saying that you keep rejecting them because we have home. Like I feel like this is more like I want to stay at home and be introverted for as much as I can. And we have leave me alone. So people are seeing you as somebody, they're saying like, oh, you know, power 3 is kind of like just sticking to themselves. They don't want to be bothered by anyone. They've got shit going on in their life and they just don't want to be bothered by anyone. You could be rejecting a lot of invitations out. And it may not be of anything. Maybe it's just winter time. You just don't want to go out unnecessarily, you know? But people, this is a really good part. People have really good things to say about you. People see you as someone who they want to get close to, connect to with your soul family. People want a relationship with you. Like whether it's romantic or platonic to romantic, people want a relationship with you. They want to be in your circle. They may see you as someone who's well liked, you got good energy, you're high vibrational, you're very attractive in every way, but it's like they want to be close to you, but they don't know how to deepen that bond because you may be someone who's very like hard to get close to. You may have high boundaries, leave me alone. People see you as someone who's very like, you have your guard up, and people do want to connect with you. People feel like they can resonate with you no matter what community people are in. They just feel like they can resonate with you. They feel like, oh yeah, I definitely be friends with pal 3, or I definitely date pal 3. You know, but you could also, the gospel is you're meeting a lot of people that are like-minded like you. People think, wow, Power 3 is really putting themselves out there. They're connecting with different people. But we also have past life relationships. So many people feel like they want that soulmate energy with you. They want that twin flame thing with you. But some people are like from the past, because this is past life relationship. People feel like they've met you in a past life, or they feel like people from the past just want a relationship with you. I think you give people this nostalgic energy, like as if they've met you before, but they haven't, you know? And it's because you understand people so well, like you just get people. You guys could be a Gemini, you know? And that's because Geminis just, they go out their way to understand people very well. Now, they're good Geminis and they're bad Geminis. Some bad Geminis may try to understand you so they can manipulate you. But then if you're a good Gemini, you may try to understand people so you can love them correctly. You can make them feel valued, you know? But people feel like there's something about your energy that's very unique, but so nostalgic, you know? But yeah, people see you as home as well. Like you have this thing where you make people feel comfortable. Like you could be someone who's very attractive and people will find you intimidating. They don't know how to approach you. But then the moment you just take a time to talk to them, and just one conversation with someone makes them feel like, wow, like I thought Pal 3 was gonna be a bitch. But Pal 3 is actually very sweet, very down to earth, very kind, you know? So maybe you could be someone who you just look very attractive and people feel like they try and shoot their shot in the DMs. And I don't think Pal 3 will even respond to me. But then you may respond to them and be like, oh, hey, hi. You know, someone could compliment you in your, I don't know, Instagram, your pictures, and be like, you look really good, you look gorgeous. And you'd be like, oh, thank you, so do you. Like, you're just very kind. And I feel like people feel at home with you. You just have this ability that you just make people feel special, you know? But people see you as very wise and very connected to the higher realms, because we do have Ask Your Angels. People feel like you're very spiritual. And if you are spiritual, I mean, you're watching these readings, people talk about that. People talk about the fact that you're very spiritual and you have a good connection to the divine. You consult the divine for everything, whether it be through tarot cards or just, you know, just praying to God or whatever it may be. Like you may practice certain rituals that allow you to get information from the divine. or you just are very intuitive. But they feel like people feel like angels have really got your back because you get everything you want and you work hard at the same time and everything just goes well, okay? But people feel like you're very blessed, you know, in your life, because we do have the Empress here. She's very abundant, very attractive, very beautiful. Some of you could be mothers, but you're very, very gorgeous inside and out. You're a catch. You're not a queen. You're an Empress. You're the queen of queens. If you're a man, you're not a king. You're the king of kings, you know. But people see you as a very receptive energy. You don't chase, you attract. So people do make the effort to try and talk to you and get to know you, get closer to you. But it's like you don't even have to make the effort. That's the gossip. It's like you don't even put the effort to pursue anything. Opportunities are just handed to you. And that's how people are talking about that you've even glowed up, you look good, you smell good. You have people thinking that they met you in a past life, that you're meant to be together. People are talking about how you exude a lot of sexual energy, or you're just very creative, and people just feel like there's something about your energy that just makes everyone feel like, oh my god, like that's the it guy, the it girl, you know. Because you're a hustler, and I feel like this Leave Me Alone is talking about, you guys could be Capricorns, but you're so focused on the bag, you're so focused on your money, that you don't even have time for a relationship. And that's what makes everyone want you even more. That's why you don't chase. It's like, oh, if love is meant to find me, or find me, but I'm gonna get this back. And it makes people want to come towards you. Some people feel very intimidated by you, but people want to come towards you. We do have the Two of Cups, so people do see you, either if you're in a relationship, people see that you're in a happy, healthy relationship. People are really happy for you. They feel like, what's your secret? Like, how are you able to create a beautiful relationship? Like, you're just cuffed and you're happy. You're happily married. You're happy in your relationship. But for some of you who are single, people want this with you. They feel like, I feel a connection. Like you, I'm hearing the song I Sing For You by, I don't know who it's by, but it's from a movie called Camp. And yeah, it's because I sing for you and only you. Wherever you go, I'll find you. Like I feel like people would dedicate a song to you. Like if other people write music, they would write music about you. Like you are their muse. Someone wants to be devoted to you and dedicate things to you. But people really do see you as someone who they want to be with. Like they feel a connection to. You connect to everyone, so that's a bit awkward. Could be a Libra, but like you connect to everyone. You make everyone feel special. Like they feel like there's some sort of magnetic attraction. But you have everyone thinking that they are your twin flame. But for some of you in a relationship, you're in a happy relationship and people just know about it, you know. But this is really good gossip. People feel like you're just very unique. They feel like you're not from this earth. There's something about you that's very like unhuman, you know, like it's almost like you try to be like, you could be neurodivergent, you know, but there's something about you that just stands out, and it's like it's so unearthly. It could be an earth angel, yeah, but it's not like in a pure way, but it's in a way where like you have such a good connection to the divine, and you know things, you're intuitive, because we do have ask your angels, you know, so it's like you know so much, but it's like you also keep a distance from everyone because you have goals and hobbies and shit to get done, but people are just captivated by you. This is like, if you have a platform, if you're on social media, people really stare at your page. Like they look at your page for inspiration. Some people may even copy, but you inspire a lot of people. A lot of people do want to be close to you. So like the same gender wants to be close to you, but the opposite gender wants to date you. But even if you are into both, then I just feel like both want to date you and be friends with you. Like it's more like if you get in the same circle as Pal 3, then you're set for life. So Pal 3 is very wise, is very mystic, very unique, very gorgeous, very this. This is what people talk about, and that's a flex. But no one has anything negative to say. The only negative things that people are saying about you, Pal 3, I'm gonna keep it real, is that some people think you're a bit stuck up, because you don't give people the time of day. Like I feel like you do give people the time of day, but you're not going out with people. Like you're not like saying yes to every date or yes to every invitation outside. You're like, I can't, I'm sorry, I'm really busy. But people feel some type of way. They feel like, oh, so Pal 3 hasn't got time for me yet. But they take it personally, but really it's like you're just busy. You just got shit going on. But you're kind enough to respond and let them know. But yeah, but people see you as really well off. Like they see you as just enjoying your life. Focus on you. You exude a lot of sexual energy. You guys could be Scorpio as well. whereby people just find you sexy. People just find you charismatic. Like they just want to be around you. They just want to be in your vicinity. And yet you still keep a barrier. You still keep a boundary. Like, but there's just something very like nostalgic that makes people feel like at home with you. But you stand out. Like you are a starseed. Okay, you're very unique. You're very different. Like you're not like everybody else. You probably was something else in a different lifetime. I don't even know what. You're a starseed, or you could be a Lyran, or you could be a vegan. These are just types of starseeds, or Palladian. You know, like you're just like there's something about you that's not human-like. You're too rare. You know, but that's what I'm getting anyway. I'm gonna move on to pile 4 because I feel like my son's coming home, and the reading might get interrupted. So pile 5, you guys chose the hazel eye. 35, 55, the hazel eye. So what are people saying about you? Okay, people are saying that you're very observant, could be a Virgo. You're very analytical. Nothing gets past you. You're very intuitive. You see everything. You could be an observer, right? We have speak with love, 32. I feel like my son's coming back. Soon anyway. 32. You guys could be age 32. But this is talking about the fact that there are friends who want to be more than lovers. I mean, they're friends who want to be lovers, basically, because I'm hearing, I want to ruin the friendship, we should be lovers instead. And 3 is a friendship number, and 2 is a romantic partner number. Add them together is 5, which is all about change. So people want a change in the dynamics with you. If you have lots of friends, like someone who has a crush on you is watching you, basically, you know, and they don't want to be your friend, they want to be more than friends, okay? We have very soon, clearly decide what you want so it comes to you now. We have the hound and the pair, loyalty, okay? Guys could be earth signs. We have be assertive, could be Aries or Leo energy. King of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. We have the chariot, which is Cancer energy. Fast moving energy. We have abundance, and we have yes. So people are talking about the fact that you're destined to be something in life. You guys could have a platform, or you guys could be doing really well in life. But for some reason, like I feel like you have someone who's your friend that wants to be more than friends. It could be a fire sign, and or someone who's plotting and being strategic. They want to come towards you with a love offer very soon. But this person is very loyal. This is turned into a love reading because that's the gossip. Maybe other people know that this person likes you, so they're wondering if you say yes. But people feel like you would say yes to this person because we have yes, and like this person has everything that you may look for in a person. So people may be like, oh, I heard that this person likes power 4. If they ask power 4 out, power 4 would definitely say yes to that person. So some people could be hooking you up with someone else because they feel like you're a good match. But that's not for all of you, that's for some of you. But people are talking about the fact that you're very focused, you're very tunnel visioned, you're very career focused. Like with this King of Wands, you guys could have a business, you're very business savvy, you know, you could be doing something creative, but you're more focused on your shit and no one can distract you. You know, you're coming off as very hot, very strategic. People are also talking about that you make grand entrances. Like when you move into rooms, you shift the room, you shift the energy. People are seeing you're moving fast. People see you actually attaining abundance and success really, really quickly, more quicker than you thought. Okay, but people are talking about the fact that you're a good friend, like you deserve these blessings that are potentially coming towards you because you're a good friend. You're loyal. You know, people really know you for your loyalty. If you're a woman, people know you as a woman's woman. If you're a guy, people know you as a guy's guy. Like you're very loyal. People really love, also, this is really random, if you're a singer, people love your voice, but if you just talk a certain way, people love your voice, because we have to speak with love. People, if you're a woman, people see you as very feminine, they like the way you speak, but you're also very firm, like you're assertive, but you're also very softly spoken. You know, and people really like the fact that you pay attention to detail. I feel like you could be the type of pile that you remember details about people and it warms their freaking heart. You have no clue. It warms their freaking heart when you remember details about them. You know, they genuinely feel like you pay attention to detail. But I do feel like someone is stalking you, by the way. Not in a creepy way, but like someone has a crush on you and they want you to basically say yes to them. And this person's been having their eye on you for quite some time, but they don't really know how to come towards you. But they're coming very soon. They're coming very soon. But yeah, everyone's talking about that. Maybe people know of this person liking you and they're just, you know, or this person has talked to other people, said, I really like Power 4. Like, how are we going to make this happen, you know? But overall, I do feel like people talk about your loyalty and your hustle, your grind. You're very classy as well. There's no earth energy here apart from the loyalty, but you guys could be a Capricorn or a Taurus, but you make a grand entrance. As soon as, you know, you step into a room, you shift the energy. So I feel like people talk about the fact that you're very kind, you're very respectful of people. Like people don't hear you swear as much. Like you're very respectful in that kind of way. But you're still assertive. Like you know how to make a point, you know how to gather people together without having to raise your voice or use curse words. So people see you in that kind of way. If you're a woman, you have a really nice body and nice boobs as well. That's really random, but that's what's coming through. I feel like this is giving Taurus energy because I feel like people talk about the fact that you're very kind and you give people the time of day. You don't jump at someone's throat when they piss you off quickly, but as soon as somebody tries to, intimidate you or tries to get you out of character, you get them all together. You're like, you will ignore something for a while. If someone keeps trying to antagonize you, you don't give in until it gets to a certain point where the lines have been crossed. Then you strike. Then you're very assertive. So people don't realize you have this side until they cross you, because you may come off as very sweet, very kind, but you're like, I'm sweet and kind, but I'm not a doormat. Like I will gather you all together without even raising my voice or breaking a nail, you know? And that's how people are talking about you. They're saying that they like how you have that good duality to you. But yeah, overall, you're very business savvy, or you're just someone who's very good at getting shit done and shit together. People see you as very confident even. Like you put yourself out there. But people do see you gaining a lot of money in the meantime. And you guys could be starting a business, but people see this working out for you very soon. But someone will ask you out very soon as well. But people do see you making a grand change. Because you just know, you know how to get to where you want to go to, and people see that. It may not even be true. You may be like, actually, I don't, Gemini, what are you on about? But that's how people are talking about you. They feel like you pay attention to good detail. You're a good worker. If you work in a place with other people, this is the talk at work. They really like the fact that you have a good eye for detail. You're very analytical, and people do talk about that. Okay, but that's all I'm getting. I'm going to move on to the last pile before my son gets home, because I feel like he can get home any minute, and I don't want to edit this video, so let's go. Okay, so pile 5, 42, 58. You guys chose a spaceship. Okay, so what's the gossip on you guys? That you guys are very foreign. You guys are very different to what people expect you to be. You kind of defeat stereotypes or pre-assumptions or preconceived notions about you. We have See the Light 33. Some of you could be 33, but 3 is a number of connection, collaboration, partner work. But add them together, you get 6, which is all about balance. So you're a good friend. People see you as a very good friend. You're really there, willing to help people out, be there for people, be a positive influence, a positive light. We have codependency. We have soulmate. We have the eel and the iris, safety. We have it's up to you. We have the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. We have the Page of Pentacles, Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have loyal. We have I need you. And we have secrets. So the gag is, people see you as someone who's very reliable, okay? You are a great friend. You encourage people. You hype people up. You are an amazing friend. You are an amazing person, okay? And people really feel like they need you, because we have I need you and loyal. So you're such a great friend. People feel like they can depend on you. They will never know where they stand. Well, they'll never know where they don't stand, basically. They always know where they stand with you. You are a vault. People see you as someone who is very good at keeping secrets. If someone wants to tell you something, you could be the agony aunt of your friendship group. If somebody wants to tell you something, they trust you to keep it, okay? It almost makes people feel codependent on your energy. Like people want to rely on you so much for everything. But this is going to turn into a love reading because I do feel like you have someone who's secretly in love with you and they see you as a soulmate and they feel like you're the one. But then again, I feel like everybody sees you as a soulmate, power 5. So you have people crushing on you. It could be a younger earth sign or just an earth sign that may not have much to offer. This person really likes you. And you also have another person who's a water sign who's a bit more mature, a bit more to offer, who is in awe of you. But you are someone who's very compassionate, very loving. People see you as very focused, yet driven, and very loving, and you're a great friend. And people see you as someone who you're always willing to be better. You're someone you take accountability for things that you got going on. But someone's admiring you from a distance. That's just a random message. But you have this thing about you that makes people feel safe. Like you are like the mother of the group or the father of the group. Like you are dependable. And I feel like people respect your way of doing things because it's up to you. So you take autonomy in your life and you just run with it, honestly. And I don't know, like people find you rare because it's so rare to find someone who's such a great friend and reliable, dependable. And so people just see you as very foreign, and maybe that's what the spaceship is referring to. Like where did you come from? Well, you guys could literally be immigrants, in your countries, but yeah, everyone thinks that you're their soulmate. Everyone thinks that there's some connection they have with you, which is so cute. But that's the gossip. There's gossip that someone is in love with you, secretly in love with you, or crushing on you. Someone finds you very beautiful, very attractive, very handsome, but they're keeping their feelings in. That's the gossip, but you don't know about it, but other people know about it. But for others of you, the gossip is literally just that you're about to meet your soulmate, or if you're in a relationship, people think that they can't keep their hands off each other. They're always together. Like they're very loyal to each other. But people do talk about the fact that if you were to be in a relationship, you would be loyal, and you only want to welcome a loyal person to be with, and you're not settling for less. But people talk about how you're very stable right now. Your finances could just be stable. You may not be rich, but you have everything you need. People are talking about how you're very blessed and you're the best hype person to be around. Like you're just very sweet. This feels more like a reading like how do people view you rather than what's the gossip on you. But for some reason people are gossiping about that, or you could have a friend that's trying to hook you up with someone and they're just telling all these things about you, like, oh, Power 5 is a great friend. They're very loyal, they're very stable, they're a great hype person, they make everyone feel wanted and loved and cared for. You guys give empath energy, but people are talking about that. But people are talking about that you're going to meet your soulmate. Or somebody's already talking about you in a way where Power 5 is my soulmate. They just don't realize it yet. So that's a really great message to get. Like people literally see you as a soulmate, or there's someone in particular who sees you as their soulmate. But that's what I'm getting because I got to speed it up. I know Power 5 was so short, but it's only because my son's coming home and I don't want to edit this. But this is a great way to be seen. All piles are positive in my opinion, but my favorite was Pile 3. Just saying. I don't actually watch my own readings, to be honest with you. Like once I upload it, I upload it. I watch other tarot readers to find stuff about me because I feel like it would be a bit too biased if I did my own reading, But that's what I'm getting. Take care. Bye.